What if your money was working harder than you are right now? Not someday, right now. I'm Uncle John, and in the next 8 minutes, I'm going to walk you through 5 passive income ideas that are actually working for everyday people in 2026. Now, before we dive in, let me be real with you. None of these ideas are magic. They all take some upfront work or some upfront money. But here's the difference. You do the work once and it keeps paying you. That's the deal with passive income. So let's get into it. Idea number 1. It's called a high-yield savings account. If you have $10,000 sitting in a regular savings account, you might earn $5 a year. Move that same $10,000 to a high-yield savings account, you're looking at $400 to $500 a year, doing absolutely nothing. Okay, idea number 2 is where things start to get fun. Dividend ETFs. Think of it like a basket. Inside that basket are shares of hundreds of different companies. When those companies make money, they share some of that profit with you. That's called a dividend. All right, we're halfway through, and I want to pause for a second. The first 2 ideas involve money making money. The next 3, they involve your time and skills making money. Very different, very powerful. Let's keep going. Idea number 3, digital products. A digital product is something you create once and sell over and over again. Here's a real example, a simple budgeting spreadsheet template. Somebody built that once, and they've been selling it for $7, $10, $15 at a time ever since. Number 4 is affiliate marketing. Here's how it works. You recommend a product or service to someone. They buy it using your special link. You get a percentage of that sale. That's it. And the 5th idea, REITs. Here's the simple version. A REIT is a company that owns income-producing real estate. You're essentially owning a slice of real estate, collecting rental income without ever being a landlord. No tenants, no leaky roofs. Idea number 6. This is the ultimate rich person real estate play. Real estate syndications as a limited partner. If you're fixing a toilet at 2 a.m., that is a job, not an investment. In a syndication, a general partner finds a massive deal, like a 300-unit apartment complex. You, as a limited partner, simply write a check. You have 0 operational control, which means 0 liability. The GP manages everything, and you receive quarterly cash flow and a massive payout when the asset is sold. Real estate on pure autopilot. Idea number 2, private credit or debt funds. Here, you stop putting money in the bank and you become the bank. Instead of buying equity, you invest in a fund that lends money to vetted, successful businesses at high interest rates. You are the lender. That means you get paid first, and your investment is secured by the company's hard assets. Well-managed private credit funds are generating 8% to 12% annual yields. It is predictable, consistent, income-focused cash flow. Idea number 8, the holding company model. Instead of building a startup, you buy a boring, already profitable business, a chain of car washes, a network of laundromats, or industrial supply companies. But here is the passive part. You do not operate it. You acquire the asset, hire a seasoned CEO to run the day-to-day, and you sit on top as the chairman. You leverage their time and expertise while you collect the net profits. This is ownership at its highest level. Idea number 9, angel investing syndicates. Getting into a startup early can turn a small check into generational wealth, but finding the right startup is a full-time job. The solution? Join a syndicate led by a professional investor. They find the deals, do the due diligence, and negotiate the terms. You simply review their memo and write a check to join their funding round. You get passive exposure to high-growth assets, guided by an expert, while you stay focused on your own life. And finally, idea number 10, municipal bonds. The ultimate preservation asset for the wealthy. You lend your money to a city or state to fund infrastructure, roads, bridges, hospitals. The risk of default is incredibly low, but the real magic? The interest you earn is often 100% tax-free at the federal level. When you are in the highest tax bracket, a 5% tax-free yield is a massive win. It's a guaranteed, predictable paycheck that the government cannot touch. If you want to go deeper on any of these, I've got videos breaking down each one step by step right here on the channel. Subscribe so you don't miss the next one. I'll see you there.